On Thursday, Ripple made headlines as the cryptocurrency prepares for another showdown with the United States. Later this month, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) will hold a hearing. XRP Lab fam, welcome to our channel XRP Lab, the XR place to be to keep you informed on all XRP and Ripple updates. Let's grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribe to our channel. It all started on December 27, 2020, when the Securities and Exchange Commission announced that it had filed an action against Ripple Labs Incorporated and two of its executives. This was for executing an unregistered stock offering with a total valuation of $1.38 billion. Christian Larson, the company's co-founder, executive chairman of its board and former CEO, and Bradley Garlinghouse, the company's new CEO, collectively the Defendants. Since the beginning of 2013, the Defendants have sold over 14.6 billion units of Ripple's digital asset known as XRP to investors in the United States and around the world for cash or other considerations. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has determined that XRP are investment contracts and therefore securities under the Securities Acts of 1933. The defendants did not seek to register XRP with the SEC because they did not consider it to be a defense, and as a result, they did not meet the SEC's criteria for securities offerings. The SEC is seeking a permanent injunction, disgorgement of ill-gotten profits, and civil damages against the defendants, similar to prior compliance proceedings against Kick Interactive Inc. This case has ramifications for all involved in the crypto asset industry. Issuers of digital assets are being confronted with yet another conservative interpretation of the Howey test, a 75-year-old test that many feel is inadequate for crypto assets. Crypto exchanges and brokerages are caught in the middle, unsure whether or not to continue supporting a common and profitable commodity for fear of attracting regulatory attention. According to the SEC, XRP is security, since money was invested in a collective enterprise with a fair expectation of benefit from the entrepreneurial or managerial efforts of others. Since the 1946 U.S. Supreme Court case SEC vs. W.J. Howey, this study is known as the Howey test. The SEC cited the following elements of the offering in its review, which contributed to the conclusion that Ripple distributed XRP for more than $1.38 billion in cash or other considerations. Since the success or failure of Ripple in driving the demand and price of XRP was tied to the benefit or loss of XRP, purchasers of XRP made an investment in a common enterprise. The SEC argued that XRP is not sold for its utility feature within the ODL network after deciding that it is an investment contract under the Howey test. According to the SEC, ODL was not commercially available until 2018. And even after that, Ripple heavily subsidized XRP use by money transmitters. The volume of XRP sold and traded far exceeds any possible use of XRP as a medium to pass value. Ripple was also accused of manually controlling XRP trading activity by selectively revealing information to investors, according to the SEC. The SEC also claims that Ripple manipulated the price and liquidity of XRP in order to collect as much capital as possible. This is yet another high-profile event in the SEC's ongoing compliance efforts against unregistered crypto token offerings. With a market cap of $12.1 billion, XRP is one of the top 5 most traded cryptocurrencies. XRP is owned by a large number of institutional investors and money transmitters such as banks, unlike other digital tokens. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, who is also a defendant in the lawsuit, says the company will fight back and prove their point in court. The legal action against XRP, according to Garlinghouse, is an attack on crypto at large that will have a snowball impact on the industry as a whole. CoinDesk and other crypto asset trading sites have delisted XRP pending the outcome of the lawsuit. Because of the regulatory uncertainty, Ripple is considering relocating its headquarters outside of the United States to a country where XRP is not considered a security. With billions of XRP tokens now flowing through secondary crypto markets, the SEC waiting 7 years to make this accusation was odd enough. However, the case was filed in the final hours of outgoing SEC Chairman Jay Clayton's tenure and then dumped on a commission with an evenly split commission as the country prepares for a new administration. The SEC's decision to prosecute Ripple was clearly mistaken, as shown by the flurry of filings that have clogged the case docket. And in recent days, a series of events has begun to make it seem as if the new chairman, Gary Gensler, has inherited a catastrophic error. Clayton's final act has sparked a storm that the SEC probably didn't expect, and it's revealed the fundamental flaw in the decision to sue. Deaton filed a petition in federal court in the United States, requesting that the SEC remove his XRP holdings from the definition of a security. He claims that he didn't buy XRP as an investment contract and never thought of it as a defense, and that the SEC's actions against Ripple hurt him unfairly by sending the token's value plummeting and forcing crypto exchanges to begin delisting it. Deaton claims that after filing his lawsuit, he was inundated with demands from thousands of other XRP retail holders who wanted to enter the case. The SEC requested to dismiss Deaton's petition because no decision has yet been made on whether XRP is a defense, according to those following the Ripple case in New York. The SEC says Ripple and its two top executives had to have had a fair knowledge of something 7 years ago that the department wasn't sure about until last Friday. As it continues to extend its power beyond common sense, the SEC has made clear that it doesn't care how many customers it hurts or how many businesses it pushes overseas. On this question, the beginnings of what appears to be a class action lawsuit against the SEC confirms the backlash against its overreach. The SEC's baseless and flawed claims, as well as some uncomfortable facts for former SEC Chair Jay Clayton and former SEC Corporation Finance Division Head William Hinman, were recently revealed in a discovery hearing before Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn in the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York. The hearing went into the numerous conflicting comments regulators have made over the years about cryptocurrencies. Clayton stated to CNBC in 2018 that Bitcoin is not a defense. Cryptocurrencies that are replacements for sovereign currencies replace the dollar, the yen, and the euro with Bitcoin. That type of currency is not a security, Hinman said, despite the fact that he launched an initial coin offering, ICO, in 2014. They mentioned that the status of XRP had not been decided. Before listing the token, trading platforms asked the SEC if XRP was a defense, but the agency refused to say. In a 2020 interview, the then chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, Heath Talbot, said that it was uncertain whether XRP was safe. Stay tuned, we're working closely with the SEC to figure out what falls into what box. If these regulators were truthful, they might agree that nothing in the 1933 Securities Act mentions cryptocurrencies, and then ask Congress to clarify the law. Instead, the SEC made an arbitrary decision without notice or procedure. Netburn directed the SEC to turn over any correspondence involving XRP, Bitcoin, and Ether that included a third party, as well as any formal internal documents expressing the agency's analysis or views on cryptocurrencies to Ripple. The majority of Ripple's motion was granted, implying that the discovery may be a goldmine of humiliating knowledge for the SEC. This could spell the end of the SEC's case against Ripple, as well as a significant blow to the agency's reputation. The SEC's arbitrary and capricious character will be cited by other defendants. Gary Gensler, who is expected to be appointed as the next chairman of the SEC, will take over at a time when China is racing ahead with a closed-ledger digital currency that threatens to dethrone the dollar as the world's leading medium of exchange. The SEC's decision to penalize Ripple comes at a time when the US requires every American crypto leader on board to compete with China. Furthermore, the case appears to show that former SEC leaders prioritize personal benefit over the nation's well-being. When the SEC argues in filings and proceedings that the SEC is not on trial here, it almost always means the exact opposite. Despite Ripple winning a number of minor victories in the case has now taken a turn. By refusing ownership of these materials, the SEC has resisted disclosing information on cryptocurrencies. The SEC and Ripple have scheduled a telephonic meeting for May 22nd. The SEC will demand legal documents from Ripple about legal advice it has received about the regulatory status of XRP. The telephonic conference between the two organizations will be overseen by Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn. The SEC is undoubtedly looking to make progress with its case against Ripple, but the crypto firm has yet to be found guilty. Investors in Ripple seem to be optimistic that Ripple will prevail against the SEC in this lawsuit based on their reactions on Twitter. There are also other reasons to think Ripple will continue to progress forward. Plans for an initial public offering are among them. Before the lawsuit, the crypto firm was considering going public, and it appears that it is still considering it. It's worth noting that XRP has been doing exceptionally well in terms of growth this year. Despite the fight with the SEC, the cryptocurrency is up 493.9% since the beginning of the year. This is also surprising, given that the cryptocurrency is only traded on a few exchanges. Are you buying XRP when Ripple wins the lawsuit? Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and check out our other valuable videos. See you soon at XRP Lab.